Hi, I'm Mike. Welcome to the Farm Wolf. Today we're going to be cutting some more hay. I'm going to be using the International 1086 and my new Holland 488 hay conditioner. Before we get hooked up to it, I'm going to go ahead and grease up everything. I think it's easier to grease up these U-joints before I get it hooked up to the tractor. So that's the way I always do it. I grease them until they bleed. What I mean by that is grease comes out around the bearing caps. Here I have to turn this drive shaft that goes all the way back to the gearbox, because right down in there, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's a grease circ, and it has to be perfectly in line with this hole. Little bit of a booger. I always do one side at a time. This reel, it has a grease circ on the other side as well, but I always do, like I said, the one side and then I go over to the other. The wobble box, it has 4 grease circs. Same bearing, but on the back side. And this bearing on the bottom. Now to the other side. This is the grease circ for the other side of the reel. And again, I grease it until it bleeds. This is the last grease circ. Next thing I always check, I check the oil in my gearbox. Don't know if you can see that or not, but it's good. It's about halfway up on the gearbox, which is what the book calls for. You don't want to get it too full because it creates a lot of cavitation and air, and it'll end up bleeding out or causing a lot of pressure, blow your seals. So it's where it needs to be. All right, we're all greased up and ready. Checked all the fluids on the tractor. Now let's get hooked up, head down the road to the hayfield. This is where the inconvenience of a conditioner comes to play. I'm pretty much on one side of the road here, way over on this side, and my conditioner goes way over on the other side of the road behind me. This hay, I didn't know how it was going to do. It looked kind of thin, but I think it's going to end up making some pretty decent hay. Cutting it, looks like it's doing pretty good. Right up here, what I'm going to do when I get up here close, I'll just keep going straight. I'll raise the head, I'll get over there where it jogs back, and I'll drop the head, and I'll keep doing that until I get this straightened out. Up here is where it jogs back in. Drop the head right in here. For my liking, so I'm not raising the head and dropping it on this part anymore. I figured before I get too far cut into this where you can't see what I was talking about, when I come to the end, like this tree right here, I've been having to come around, raise my head up with the conditioner, the reel, and you'll see here. You can see where I've cut it here. But here you can tell I've raised it, especially up in here. And here's another thing that I had to watch for. This might look like a minor thing, but I had to raise the head for this, because if you get something like that in your sickle, it's a bad day. So you can see where I've went around this tree, and here's where I've raised the head up, came back, dropped it down. You can see where it's kind of high, and you can tell where I've dropped it down. I'm kind of getting where I've got just a little bit of a nook that comes out, and then it kind of does this. I'm almost to the point. I'm probably just gonna cut that straight, raise my head up, come around here, drop it back down, and I think from here on out I'll be able to make a square pattern. And I'm getting far enough along in it too. I think I can start raising my head up for the headlands and just start cutting it straight, raise my head up on the ends, cut it straight, raise my head up, just keep doing that number. On the headlands, I'm to the point I'm going to start raising and dropping the head rather than make these tight corners. I'm gonna guess maybe about 4 acres or so. Don't have much more, and I'll have this one done. View of what I got left. Right over there to here. Small sliver. I have to go really, really slow so I can get it all cut evenly. Almost done with this little sliver. Then I got another one right up there. this video, stay tuned. I'm probably going to do some more raking and baling videos. If you did like the video, please give it a like, please share it, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'm Mike and this is the Farm Wolf, and have a good one.